Okay, so this is where you use substitution in the real world when you're actually doing things you have to figure out costs or lengths or things like that using a formula. So the first example here we have is the cost of hiring a community hall is calculated using the following formula. C equals 65T plus 200. Now I like to write this down putting in the multiply sign. C times T plus 200. What the question also tells you is what these things represent. So C equals cost, and that's in dollars, and T equals the time that you're hiring your hall out for. So that's T. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a substitution. The question asks you, find the cost of hiring the hall for 4 hours. So what that means is we have a question where we have a formula, and the substitution we have to make is when the time is 4 hours, like that. So it's exactly like what you've done before. So what you would do is you would take your formula that you have here and you would substitute in T equals 4. So the cost of hiring the hall would be 65 times T. In this case, it's not T, it's actually 4 because it's 4 hours. I'll do that in another colour. So you can see the substitution part. And then the rest of it is the same, plus 200. So this is where we do 65 times 4 plus 200. You can use your calculator or you could do it on the side of your page. 20, 6 fours are 24, 25 are 26. So it's 260. And I did the multiplying first, remember, because it's bid mass. So you have to do the multiplying first. And then we're going to add 200 onto that. So 200, that's a 0, that's a 6, that's a 4. So it's going to be $460. So what that means is for us to hire the hall for 4 hours is going to cost us $460. So you've used a formula to figure out a cost, and that's something you actually go and do because that's how businesses will tell you, the charge for something if you hire something or if you purchase something. Another example here, we've got the area of a rectangle is given by the formula A equals LW. Now, LW is length and width, and because they're sitting next to each other, I'm going to pop the little multiplication sign in there just so I know what's going on, and I'm going to write length is the L, it's in meters, and width is the W. Oops. And that's in meters as well because it tells us here. So the question is, calculate the area of a rectangular room that is 4.5 meters long and 3 meters wide. So what we would do is we would use our formula, and we actually have two things to substitute here into our area formula. Remember that it's length times width. Yeah. Now for us, our length is 4.5. So I'm actually going to replace that L there, I'll do it underneath, with 4.5. That's the length. And then I've got the width. It's 3 meters wide. So I replace the W with a 3. So we've got 4.5 times 3. So you can do this with a calculator or by hand. 3 times 5 is 15, and we'll carry the 1. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. You have one number after the decimal place, so you move the decimal point in one place. So this would be 13.5. Now when we talk areas, it's going to be in meters, but areas are in what we call meters squared. Okay, so our area for this example would be 13.5 meters squared because it's 4.5 multiplied by 3.